What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl, Nick. What's going on, peeps? What's up, Angelo? Oh my God, what a week. What a week. What a week. But we're here. And I'm not getting into no politics, so don't nobody text me. Don't nobody hit up the comments. I ain't talking on politics today. um, I just will say, I hope everybody just got out to vote. Your vote matters. Your vote is your voice. That's all I'm gonna say on the politics game. Um, Hope everybody enjoyed last month and us talking about. Dang it, what did we talk about last month? Oh, Black excellence. We spent the month talking about Black excellence. Um, And then in January, we talked about planning your 2026. Pat! Um, so yeah, like I don't know. We on this journey of self discovery and self development and all of that good stuff. Um, so
You're finding
what's up,
you, I'm
Pat?
finding me. Now that I have someone special. Y'all remember that
Y'all remember
song?
that song?
No, I don't remember the song because I ain't hear the song.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
You was
okay,
just
okay, okay.
singing and I didn't hear nothing. What was you singing?
you know the
You know
song
the
that
song that
says,
says,
through this
through this
journey of
journey of
discovery,
discovery,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
finding you,
finding
I'm
you, I'm
finding me.
finding me.
half and
Yeah,
half.
Yeah,
there you
there
go.
you go.
I love that
There
show.
you go.
There you go.
Love that show. So, we just been on this discovery. And, this month is not going to be any different because Pat decided we were going to talk about personal growth.
Gee,
So, and I like that topic because it forces you once again to be introspective. It forces you to get your stuff in order and not be half stepping. What made you land on that topic, Pat?
First
let
of
me
all,
just
let
say
me just
this
say this
to all of
to
our
all of our
listeners.
listeners.
I want to
I want to
apologize
apologize
for my
for
absence
my
last week. I
absence
was
last week. I
in
was
contract
in contract
negotiations
negotiations
for some
for some
properties,
properties,
and
and
it kind of
it
ran
kind of
longer than
ran
what I
longer than what I
expected. So y'all
expected.
please
So y'all
forgive
please
me. I'm
forgive
always
me.
to
I'm
be
always to be
accountable.
accountable.
I'm accountable to you
I'm
guys as
accountable to you
well.
guys as well.
But the reason
But the
why
reason why
I chose
I
this
chose
subject
this subject
content
content
and
and
wanted to
wanted to
discuss it
discuss it
because
because
we
we
clearly
clearly
can point
can
out
point out
when we
when we
are
are
hurt,
hurt,
when
when
someone does
someone does
something to
something
us,
to us,
when
when
someone ruffle
someone
our
ruffle our
feathers, when
feathers,
someone
when
triggers
someone
us.
triggers us.
We know
We
those
know those
things,
things,
but
but
accountability,
accountability,
we really
we really
have the
have the
wrong
wrong
idea
idea
about
about
accountability.
accountability.
And we
And we
escape it
escape it
because we don't
because we
really
don't really
understand
understand
that when you
that
talk
when you
about
talk about
boundaries, and we've
boundaries,
talked
and we've
about this
talked about
before,
this
even
before,
on this
even on this
show,
show,
boundaries don't
boundaries
hold
don't
other
hold
people
other people
accountable.
accountable.
Boundaries hold you
Boundaries hold you
accountable.
accountable.
It's something
It's
that you
something that you
hold
hold
your
your
self
self
accountability,
accountability, yourself you're
accountable to.
accountable to.
So the
So the
reality
reality
is,
is,
as we get
as we
into
get
this
into this
month,
month,
one thing that I
one thing
want
that I
to kind of
want to kind of
uncover is that there's a
uncover is that
difference
there's a
between
difference between
faithful
faithful
and
and
consistent.
consistent.
And what we
And what we
typically
typically
call
call
faithful
faithful
is just
is just
consistent,
consistent.
because a
Because a
person can
person
be
can be
consistent
consistent
but not
but
faithful.
not faithful.
Two things can
Two things
exist
can
at the
exist
same
at the
time.
same time.
You can be a
You
good
can be a
father and a
good
bad
father and a
husband
bad husband
because you're
because you're
consistent
consistent
to
to
fathering
fathering
but
but
unfaithful to your
unfaithful to
wife.
your wife.
And I'm not
And
even
I'm not
talking
even
about in
talking
this
about in this
aspect of
aspect of
cheating
cheating
or having
or
outside
having outside
relationships.
relationships.
I'm talking
I'm
about the
talking
fact
about the
that
fact
you
that
don't
you don't
value
value
that person
that
to
person to the point that you invest
in their
in their
better.
better.
I don't want
I
to be
don't want to be
connected
connected to
to
anything or anybody
that's not
that's not
and
invested
making me
in
better.
making me better.
And so
And so I can't ask of you
what I'm not willing
what
to
I'm not willing to
produce,
produce,
give,
give,
fight for,
fight for,
go and
go and
learn,
learn,
and bring it to the
and bring
table.
it to the table.
I can't show up
I can't
at
show up at
Nick and Pat
Nick
Convo
and Pat Convo
and leave it all on Nick
and leave it
to
all
just have the
on
conversation
Nick
and Patrick
to just have the
freestyle and banter.
conversation and Patrick just freestyle and banter.
So when we're talking about self-growth, we're talking about
So when we're talking about
where I need
self-growth,
to be better,
we're talking about
where I need
realizing
to
where I
grow,
need to be better,
read more,
where I need to
learn
grow,
more, do
read
more,
more, learn
so
more,
I can
do
be
more,
more.
so I can be more.
Because watch this. To
Because
whom
watch
much is
this,
given,
to whom much is given.
Much is required.
thank you.
Thank you.
That is my
And stop
godmother's
beating on
favorite.
yourself,
And
talking
stop
about
beating
how
on
much
yourself,
you are,
talking about how much you are,
but then complain about having to expel
about
yourself.
having to expel yourself.
So it's I like the way you just put that, because personal growth is continuous. It doesn't just stop.
Not at all.
People
Not at
always
all.
people always say, Adrian, you always in school, or you always taking a class, or you always, pursuing some other form of, certification or something. And I'm like, because I'm a lifelong learner. Like, you learn something every day. Like, life always teaches you something. You learn something new every day. Every day is different. Every day presents new opportunities, new challenges, new direction, new everything. And so to me, that means growth is constant. Growth is
Month.
always happening. Learning is always like 24/7, except for, I guess, when we're sleeping. But for the most part, no, but I'm just saying, like, change is constant, growth is constant, learning is constant. Like, there is no end point until you die. And so while we're all here on this wonderful earth, taking this wonderful journey, personal growth is going to always happen. Always happen. And so when you're growing, you're not only improving your mental, you're improving your social, your spiritual, your professional, your physical. Hey, Coley. We were late too, girl. We were late too because my computer blanked out again. But we good now. We good. Yeah, because last week was a mess. But we here, girl. We here. But no, like, it's all constant. And we have to improve everything, not just educational, not just professional, not just spiritual. When you're doing professional, when you're doing personal growth, you are attacking everything that makes you you. Finances, spirituality, physical, emotional, mental, professional, educational. It's all a part of what makes you you. So personal growth entails everything. That's why we talked about in January, planning for your goals and setting your goals and pursuing your goals. And then last month we talked about Black excellence. And just because you're not Black, because our audience is very diverse, just because you're not Black doesn't mean you're not excellent. All of this goes along with personal growth.
Wow. Wow.
One of the things that
So,
I'm
Pat, what do
very aware
you?
of
One of the things that I'm very aware of
that personal growth starts
that
with
personal growth starts with you really just nailed it
with me being honest about where I really
with
am.
me being honest about where I really am.
And a lot of people,
And a lot of
man,
people, man,
don't want to
don't
be
want to
honest
be
about
honest
where they are and where they're not.
about where they are and where they're not.
Stop. Stop right there for a second. When we talk about being honest about where we are, can you break that down? Are you talking about being honest where I am financially? Spirit, I mean, how are you breaking down being honest about where you are?
Okay.
You just named just a couple of
Okay.
bullets. Let's
You
take
just
both of
named
those.
just a couple of bullets. Let's take both of
those.
those. Let's take both of those.
If you're bad with money,
If you're bad with money,
then why do you want to control the checkbook?
then why do you want to control the checkbook?
Well,
And you don't have to ask yourself,
And you don't
are
have
you
to
bad with
ask
money?
yourself,
The
are you
fact
bad
that
with
you
money?
get a
The
pink
fact
slip
that you get a
every
pink
month
slip
with all of
every
your
month
bills,
with all
or
of
you
your
having
bills,
to pay a late
or you
fee
having to pay a late fee
with all of your credit cards,
with all of your credit cards,
or let's just even go one
or
further.
let's just even go one further.
If you can't put any of your
If you
bills on
can't
auto
put any
pay,
of your bills on auto pay,
see, because I tell people
see, because
often,
I
if
tell
you
people
can pay your
often, if
bills,
you
you're
can
not
pay your
broke.
bills, you're not broke.
well,
If you can pay
If
your
you can
monthly
pay
expenses
your
and do the
monthly
things that you need
expenses
to
and do
do,
the
I'm
things
not
that you
saying
need to
that you
do,
might
I'm not
not
saying that you might
struggle,
not struggle,
or you might have
or
to
you might
move some
have
things
to move some
around.
things
But at the end of
around,
the
but at
day,
the
come
end of the
on.
day, come on.
If every month you
You
gotta
gotta
pay
pay
a service fee
a
to get the
service
lights
fee to
back
get the
on,
lights back on.
well,
but when I'm saying
But when
being
I'm saying
honest
being honest
about where you
about where
are,
you are,
most of us
most of us
automatically just
automatically
assume
just
that it's
assume that
about,
it's about,
relationships that I'm not
relationships that
ready
I'm
to
not
love,
ready
I'm
to
not ready to
love, I'm
because
not
that's
ready
where
to
we
come.
go.
That's where
That's
we go.
our
That's
mind goes
our
straight
mind goes
there.
straight there.
Y'all, the
Y'all, the
reality is
reality is
some of us
some
want
of
to
us
start a
want to start a
business,
business,
but the
but
season
the
for
season for
marketing
marketing
is not the
is
season
not the
for
season for
research.
research.
Did you do
Did
your
you
due
do your due
diligence?
diligence?
There's a man
There's a
today
man
that is a
today that
very
is a very
successful
successful
furniture
furniture
owner,
owner,
but he
but
said that
he
in
said
order
that
for
in
me
order
to
for me
learn
to
the
learn the
business,
business,
I had to
I
go
had to
work
go
for a
work
furniture
for a furniture
company.
company.
And I learned
And I
the ins
learned
and
the
out
ins
of
and
the
out of the
business
business
before I
before
ever
I ever
ventured out
ventured
into
out into
starting my own
starting my own
business.
business.
A lot of
A
people
lot of
have
people
very
have
good
very good
plans,
plans,
poor
poor
execution.
execution.
And we
And
won't
we
talk.
won't talk. I,
I was in a
I was in a
conversation. This is a
conversation.
true
This is a
story.
true story.
For real,
Trip
for
for
real.
real, for real.
I'm at
I'm
my
at
aunt's
my aunt's
house,
house,
and I'm with
and I'm with
someone that
someone
we're
that we're
together at my
together at
aunt's
my
house.
aunt's house,
And my
and
aunt
my
was
aunt was
talking,
talking,
just
just
dropping
dropping
wisdom,
wisdom,
dropping it.
dropping it.
And every
And
time she
every
would
time
say
she would say
something,
something,
the person
the
that I'm
person that
with
I'm with
keeps
keeps
chiming
chiming
in and
in
having
and having
comments
comments
and
and
injecting herself
injecting
in the
herself in the
conversation.
conversation.
While my aunt
While
was
my aunt was
talking,
talking,
I text
I
her and
text
then
her
shook
and then
my
shook my
phone,
phone,
saying to
saying
her,
to
read
her,
your
read your
message, read your
message, read your
message.
message.
And I sent
And I
her a
sent her a
4-word
four-word
prophecy.
prophecy.
I said,
I
shut
said,
up
shut up
and listen.
and listen.
She has
She
been
has been
everywhere
everywhere
that you're
that
trying
you're
to
trying
go.
to go.
Why are you
Why are you
talking
talking
when you should be
when you should be
listening?
listening?
so I'm gonna put that in the category when we were talking about this show, of what season are you in?
Oh, good
Are
Oh,
one.
you,
good one, good one.
because you and I were talking about, you have to know the season that you're in, um, as you start handling and kind of tackling your personal growth and development. So I would say that that person that was with you, even though they were in a growth season, didn't realize that they were in a growth season because they kept interrupting the person that was there to pour into them so they could grow. Part of you developing yourself is understanding that you need to put yourself in rooms and situations
Oh, I was
that
just
will
thinking that. Thinking that.
advance where you're trying to go. You know, everybody knows I do Primerica. Um, and one of the things that I love about Primerica is they are all about developing yourself, putting yourself in the position to learn from people who are going or have already been where you're trying to go. They're very much into you prepare yourself for the table you want to sit at. You know, we used to call it dress for the role you want, dress for success. So if you're not surrounding yourself by like-minded people, if you're not surrounding yourself by people who are doing what you're trying to do or aspiring to do, if you're not pouring into yourself, like reading books on finances or reading books on self-development, or there are tons of books that will help you develop yourself. If you're not reading, if you're not learning, if you're not just feeding your soul with good information, you're doing yourself a disservice. So, what season are you in? Are you really in a growth season where you need to be learning from people who can pour into you? Are you surrounding yourself with mentors? Are you surrounding yourself with the same kind of people who don't want anything? Or are you surrounding yourself with people who keep it pushing?
I had a principle. That I never kept. Anything that was broken. And let me explain to you. What I mean. Anybody like me grew up, and your parents didn't throw things away.
Yes.
They had you got the Bama jelly, and when you get to the end of the Bama, and ain't no more jelly, you soak that jar. And you got 16 ounces of ice cold water. Coffee mug and chipped 40 different ways. And you done got super glue down in the mug, trying to hold it together, trying to piece it together. And you keep that stuff. And Lord, you never know how much stuff that you have until you move.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're looking at it, you ask yourself, why am I still? This is a revelation to somebody that wants to be better. Why am I still holding on to this? I used to tell people that one of the things that I urge people to do when you're going into a season of growth and development is to purge your social media pages. Well, what do you mean, Patrick? Glad you asked. You ever had your social media page remind you of a memory, and you forgot that you posted something 7 years ago, and it brings back to your timeline, and then brings back all of the painful memories that came with that association. Sometimes it's better for us to just purge our lives, purge our phone. I get people I was talking about. You put somebody in your phone as do not answer. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna block you, then delete it. I'm not gonna be bothered. I want to be better, not bothered. Closure is overrated. Well, I just want to get closure. For what? They haven't talked to you in 2 years. That's closure. and you just want to reach back out to them
because you want closure. I just need to know why. I just want to know
I just
why
want to
they
know
left.
why
I
they
just
left.
want to.
I just
I don't
want to.
need to
I
know
don't need
why.
to know why.
They gone.
You tell
You
me you
tell me you
leaving me.
leaving
I'm gonna
me.
start
I'm gonna
grabbing
start grabbing
suitcases for
suitcases
you.
for you.
Which one?
Which
Which one
one?
may help
Which
you
one may help
pack?
you pack?
I, you know, I, let's sit right there for a second.
You
You
messy.
Um,
messy.
But go
But
ahead.
go ahead.
no, I'm not messy. I just I want to shine a spotlight because this might free somebody. Was talking to some friends and and I'm gonna be transparent. I have a habit, like I'm good. We don't have to talk, but you'll still be on my phone. So when you call, I know who you are. But the thing is, I'm really good at separating, like, how can I put this? If I'm done with you, I'm done with you. And I'm really good at, I can still be cordial with you, but not mess with you, if that makes sense.
Bless your
Bless
heart.
your heart.
Huh?
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
I get
I
it.
get it.
I can be cordial, but I don't mess with you. And so, with that being said, I was having a conversation with some friends, and they didn't understand how I could be cordial to somebody that I was done with. And I said, at the end of the day, I never meet a stranger. I know where that person or those persons are in the hierarchy of Adrian's life. I know what position they hold. So it's not like they can come back and hurt me. It's not like, but when I did my purge, because this is what reminded me of the story when you said purge. When I did my purge, um, part of my purging was I let go of the stuff that they did to me, but I did not forget what they did to me. So in your purging, you know how we say forgive, and just because you forgave somebody, you don't always forget what they did. Part of my purging is that, like, I will purge out a lot of stuff, but that don't mean that I have forgotten what got us
See, I
here.
See,
think
I
where I
think where
kind
I
of
kind of
differ
differ
for
for
that
that
is
is
I
I
let's just
let's just
go
go
school.
school.
They say that
They say that
energy
energy
is never
is
what?
never what?
Come on,
Come on,
science
science
students.
students.
I'm not a science student.
Energy is
Energy
never
is never
lost.
lost.
Okay.
It's just
It's just
transferred,
transferred,
Okay.
right?
right?
Okay.
So
I'm
then
So
that
then that
means
means
that
that
even
even
if
if
in the
in
slightest
the
of
slightest of
way
way
I still
I
stay
still stay
connected to you,
connected to you,
I
I
cannot stay
cannot stay
connected to you
connected to
without
you
staying
without
connected
staying
to your
connected to your
energy.
energy.
But are
And
you
if your
really
And if your
energy is
connected?
energy
bad,
is bad,
there see
there
some of
see
us
some of
just
us
don't want
just
to
don't want to
admit
admit
that there are
that
some
there are some
people
people
who are
who are
just
just
Bad.
effed up
effed up
people.
people.
That's true.
Like
That's
ain't
true.
nothing
Like
good
ain't
about you.
nothing
You
good
you're
about you.
just an
You're
effed
just
up
an effed up
individual
individual
Who don't want to do the work? Who don't want?
who don't come
Let
who
me
on.
don't
stop.
come on.
Let me stop. No, I
And
I
I
get where
can't
you're
And I
going
keep
with
can't
that.
keep
explaining your
explaining your
behavior to
behavior to
people
people
in my
in
private
my private
circles, and
circles,
they looking at
and
me
they
like,
looking at
why
me
you
like,
dealing
why
with
you
this
dealing with
idiot?
this idiot?
Correct. No, I get that. I get that. But here's my thing. If you're not fooling with them, are you really still connected?
Okay. Let
Okay.
me ask a
Let me ask
question.
a
Let's
question.
let's
Let's let's
let's play devil's
let's play
advocate
devil's
for a moment.
advocate for a moment.
Okay.
Do you have an
Do you
appliance in
have an
your house
appliance
that
in
you
your
don't
house that you
use
don't use
but stay
Yeah.
plugged
but
up?
stay plugged up?
I mean, it's not plugged up, but I don't use it because somebody in the house don't want to throw it away.
Okay, but did
Okay,
this
but did
okay?
this okay?
But have you ever
Have you
had
ever
one that
had one
was
that
plugged
was
up
plugged
that you
up
never
that you
used?
never used?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as
As
that
long as
item
that
is plugged
item is
up,
plugged up,
it's charging
it's
you.
charging you.
Okay.
Because
Because as long as it's plugged into an outlet,
whether it is
whether
being
it is being
used or
used or
not,
not,
There.
you're being
for it.
charged for it.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
then
So then to say,
you
you
know,
know, am I still,
if
if just because,
I mean, if
I
you're
mean, if you're
connected,
connected,
I don't want to be
I
I don't want to be
don't want to be
connected to
connected to
nothing
nothing
that's
that's,
they say
They
about
say about
snakes.
snakes,
Snakes
snakes
shed their
shed their
skins,
skins,
not their
not their
character.
character.
Mm. I like the way you just put that. That's a great alliteration.
And so
And so we,
God
oh
help
God,
us.
help us.
Because
Because we, you know,
most of
most
us
of
are
us are
church
church
people and
people and
God-fearing
God-fearing
people,
people,
and we
and
like
we
to
like to forgive
and
people, and
we don't want
we
to
don't want
cut
to cut
people
people
off. And
off. And
what would
what would
Jesus
Jesus
do?
do?
I can
I
show
can
you
show
a
you a
lot of
lot of
situations
situations
that
that
Jesus
Jesus
didn't play
didn't play
about what he
about what
meant
he meant
or what he
or what he
said.
said.
This is true.
To their
To their
face, he
face, he
called them
called them
dogs.
dogs.
To their
To their
face, he
face, he
called them
called them
snakes.
snakes.
To their face,
To
he
their
called them
face, he called them
hypocrites.
hypocrites.
To their
To their
face,
face,
you
you
brood of
brood of
vipers.
vipers.
That's called them.
That's
He called them
he called them
snakes.
snakes.
You
You
hypocrites.
hypocrites.
You honor
You
me
honor
with
me
your
with your
lips,
lips,
but your
but your
heart.
heart.
And so,
And so, why do we feel
this
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 need
need
to
to
keep
keep
stay or stay connected,
stay connected to people
that's not
that's not
serving
serving
our
our
purpose?
purpose?
I told
I told
somebody
somebody
today
today
that they
that they
begin
begin
to
to
tell
tell
me,
me,
well,
well, I don't believe this person
really
really
means
means
well
well
for
for
me, and
me, and blah 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 blah
and she
blah.
kept
And she
going on.
kept
And I
going on.
said,
And I said,
then why are you
then
still
why are you
talking to
still
him?
talking to him?
Well,
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying.
I'm
You
just
ever
saying. You
heard
ever heard people
say
say
they are
they
a
are
good
a good
person,
person,
but
but
Mm-hmm.
and
and
everything
everything
after
after
but
but
describes
describes
everything but a
everything
good
but a good
person?
person?
Correct. So that means that they're not a good person.
They're not a
They're
good
not a good
person.
person.
Like I had a conversation with someone and it was, so you think that I'm just selfish and I'm not good and I'm not, and I said I never called you selfish. I never said you weren't good. But if you are taking that from the conversation we are having, then that is the opinion that you have of yourself. So what I'm hearing you say is if we keep connecting ourselves to people who are bad or draining, or then eventually they're still going to be bad to us, drain us, not productive to what we're trying to pursue, not, so you have to be mindful and intentional about who you're connecting yourself to. That's what I hear you
Absolutely,
saying.
Absolutely.
absolutely. There are some
Absolutely.
people.
There
Watch
are
this.
some people, watch this,
That won't do
that
business with
won't do
you
business with you
if they know that you're
if
connected
they know
to
that you're
certain
connected
people.
to certain people.
Correct. So why would
Because
you
they
still
will
do
feel
Because they
like,
will feel
well,
like,
if
well,
that person
if
is a
that
snake
person is a snake
then you
and
will
that
be
person
and that
isn't
person
forthcoming
isn't
and
forthcoming and honest or
integral,
integral,
and you run
and
to
you run
them,
to them,
you run with
you
them,
run with them,
then that's you too.
that's you too.
that's you too.
What's the old
What's the
saying?
old saying? Tell me who your friends are, I'll tell you
are.
who you are.
Well, birds of a feather. Birds of a feather flock together. So, bringing this back to our personal development is be mindful of the company you keep, the people you hang with, the people you let pour into you. Be
Oh,
mindful.
oh, Nick,
Oh,
that's
Nick,
so
that's so
important.
important.
Like that one right
That one
there.
right there.
Oh, who you
Who
let
you let
pour
pour
into
into
you.
you.
Who you let pour into you.
Can I
Because
give
Can I
people a
give people a biblical analogy that most people
would never
Yes.
would
probably even
never
think
probably
about?
even think about?
There are two
There are two
women
women
that get a
that
bad
get a
rap
bad rap
in the Bible.
in the Bible. and we know them
by name.
by name.
One is
One is
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Two,
Two,
and she
and
is
she
not
is
thought
not thought
of
of
in this
in this
degree,
degree,
but I'm going to
but I'm
tell
going to
you
tell
what
you
makes
what
her
makes her
powerful.
powerful.
That's
That's
Delilah.
Delilah.
Now,
Now,
we
we
understand
understand
there are
there are
conferences
conferences
taught on
taught on
Jezebel,
Jezebel,
spirit of
spirit of
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
She wanted to
She wanted
overthrow
to
her husband.
overthrow her husband.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
All of the
All of the
kings is having
kings
a
is having a
conversation
conversation
saying, hey,
saying, hey,
man,
man,
you got to
you
do
got to
something
do
about
something about
Jezebel because
Jezebel
she
because
got
she
our
got our
wives
wives
tripping.
tripping.
She got
She
our
got
wives
our wives
disrespecting us at
disrespecting
the
us at the
highest.
highest.
I told
I
Queen
told
Lula
Queen
Mae
Lula Mae
to
to
to clean up
to
this
clean up
kitchen
this
and do
kitchen
these
and do
dishes,
these
and she
dishes, and
told
she
me like
told me like
Sophia on Color
Sophia on
Purple,
Color Purple,
you do
you
it.
do it.
Something wrong with
Something
your
wrong with
hands?
your
Pies
hands?
in the
Pies in the
pantry.
pantry.
But
But
yet
yet
we
we
very
very
seldom
seldom
talk about
talk about
Delilah.
Delilah.
And
And
Delilah got a
Delilah got a
man
man
to
to
reveal his
reveal his
strength
strength
by
by
one
one
thing,
thing,
her
her
femininity.
femininity.
Yep.
She wasn't
She wasn't
loud.
loud.
She wasn't
She wasn't
boisterous.
boisterous.
She just
She just
simply laid
simply
her
laid her
head
head
in
in
Samson's lap
Samson's lap
and
and
says,
says,
baby,
baby,
tell me where
tell
your
me where your
strength lie.
strength lie.
And
And
Samson
Samson
said,
said,
if you
if
tie
you
me up
tie
with
me up with
rope,
rope,
that's new
that's
rope
new
that's
rope
never
that's
been
never been
used,
used.
I'll be
I'll
weak
be
as
weak
any
as
other
any
man.
other man.
And then she
And
did
then
it.
she did it.
He fell
She
asleep.
fell asleep.
Y'all read
Y'all
between the
read between the
lines.
lines.
They woke
They
him up.
woke him
He
up.
broke
He
the
broke
rope,
the rope,
did his
did his
business.
business.
And she
And
didn't
she
get
didn't get
mad.
mad.
She didn't go
She
off.
didn't go
She
off. She
says,
says,
Samson,
Samson,
you lied
you
to
lied
me.
to me.
Soft.
Soft.
And let me
And let me
also tell
also tell
you
you
something
something that you might want to consider
about
about
Samson.
Samson.
We've seen
We've
the
seen the
biblical
biblical
movies
movies
about
about
Samson, and
Samson, and this is my
belief.
belief.
I don't
I don't
believe that
believe that
Samson
Samson
looked
looked
like
like
Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
I think
I
that
think that
Samson
Samson
looked like Pee Wee
looked like
Herman.
Pee Wee Herman.
Because if a
Because
man
if a
is
man
muscle
is muscle
bound
bound
and
and
swole like Arnold
swole like Arnold
Schwarzenegger,
Schwarzenegger,
then you wouldn't
then
be
you wouldn't be
surprised of him
surprised
having
of
this
him
amount
having
of
this
strength.
amount of strength.
Correct.
Samson was blowing their
Samson was
mind
blowing their
because they was
mind
like,
because
where
they was
does
like,
his
where does
strength
his strength
come
Come
from?
come
Because he
from?
doesn't
Because
look
he
like a
doesn't look
person
like a
who
person
should be
who
that
should be
strong.
that strong.
It's my personal
It's my
belief.
personal belief.
But we talk
But
about
we talk about
Jezebel,
Jezebel,
who has the
who
spirit
has
of
the spirit of
overthrowing.
overthrowing.
But that
But that
sister
sister
that talks, and the
that
reason
talks,
why
and the
I'm
reason why
bringing
I'm
her up in
bringing
this
her up in
manner,
this manner,
because whoever
because
catches
whoever
his ear
catches his ear
gets his heart.
gets his heart.
So when we're
So
talking
when we're
about
talking about
growth,
growth,
development,
development,
personal growth,
personal growth,
y'all,
y'all,
who's speaking
who's
into your
speaking into
ear?
your ear?
Because
Because if the
oh God,
God,
you gotta
you gotta
have
have
discernment.
discernment.
Because there are
Because
some
there are
people
some
that's
people that's
only
only
having a
having a conversation with you
to know where
to
your
know where
strength
your
lies.
strength lies.
Because their
Because their
desire
desire
is
is
to
to
destroy you.
destroy you.
And they didn't come
And
like
they didn't come like
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
They came like
They came
Delilah.
like Delilah.
I want.
Hey, Nick.
I just
I
really want
just
you to
really
be my
want you to be my
friend, girl, because
friend, girl,
I ain't
because
never had
I ain't
nobody
never
as
had
kind
nobody
and
as
sweet as
kind and
you. And
sweet as you.
you
And
just,
you
my
my
bestie.
bestie.
And
And you just,
and I just
and
thank
I
God
just
for you,
thank
how
God for
you're
you, how you're
sweet,
sweet,
I
getting all your
getting all your
secrets.
secrets.
And you wondering
And
how
you
your
wondering how
business
your
keep getting
business
out.
keep getting out.
and that's it. It's funny you say that. Whew. I want you guys to pay attention to the feelings that you're having when people are trying to quote unquote pour into you. If someone is talking to you and you get that feeling in your stomach that make you sick, that is not somebody that is pouring into you for good. If someone is speaking to you and giving you information and you feel energized and it makes you want to learn more, that's probably someone who is pouring into you for your good. So as you're and that kind of goes back to your point, Pat, about discernment, and the point that we're talking about is watch who pours into you. Um, you have to pay attention to your reaction to things. The Lord has given us this intuition, this intuitiveness, this that little voice that be talking to you, and then you be like, "Well, wait, is that? God dog, it is raining." Um, Darn it. I thought we were gonna get out of here before the rain hit. Um, but
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 can
can
you
you
say
say
the
the
right?
right?
I can, but this is like tornado, thunderstorms, high
Oh
Oh
winds,
no.
all of
no.
that.
We got to get
We
on
got
up
to get
out of
on
there.
up
We
out
got
of
to
there. We
go.
got to go.
Um, but I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, y'all. I just heard the rain, and rain is very relaxing to me. So yeah, even though it's a storm. But anyway, back to my point, Pat. Your point about discernment and watching who pours into
Forwards
you.
into you.
Forwards into you.
When the Lord gives us that little voice that is telling us, "Hey, watch out for this," or is that really right what that person is telling you? Um, Pay attention to how your body is reacting to people pouring into you. Is what I'm trying to say. Because everybody, like Pat's point a while ago, everybody don't mean you well. Everybody not trying to pour into you for the right reasons. Ooh, it really is raining.
Can y'all do me a
Can
favor
y'all do
and
me a
watch
favor
those
and
people
watch those people
who want you to doubt
who
your own
want you to doubt
reality?
your own reality?
Correct.
And for those that may
Correct.
not
And
know,
for
well, what
those
does
that
he
may not know, well,
mean?
what does he mean?
Doubt your own
Doubt your own
reality.
reality.
It's like the old
It's like the
saying,
old saying,
based on what you just
based
talking
on
about,
what you just
rain.
talking about rain,
Don't urinate on
don't
me and
urinate
tell
on
me
me
it's
and tell me
raining.
it's raining.
Wow.
And they want
And
you
they
to
want you to
doubt
doubt
your own
your
what
own
I'm
what I'm
experiencing
experiencing
when you're
when
talking
you're
to me.
talking to me.
That's what she's
That's what
saying.
she's saying.
When that
When
gut
that gut
feeling
feeling
and it
and it
hits you,
hits you,
but they
but
want
they
you to
want you to
deny
deny
your own
your own
reality.
reality.
No, this is
No,
how
this
it
is
makes
how
me
it makes
feel
me
being in
feel
your
being in your
presence. I
presence.
don't feel
I don't feel
safe.
safe.
I don't feel that
I
your
don't feel that
motives are
your motives
pure.
are pure.
I had someone
I had
ask me
someone
one
ask me
day,
one day,
"Are we
"Are
friends?"
we
I said,
friends?" I
"No,
said, "No,
no,
no,
yes,
yes,
we're not
we're
friends."
not friends."
Because whatever
Because
they was
whatever
getting
they
ready
was
to
getting ready
say
to
after
say
that,
after that,
I just
I
killed
just
it
killed it
because you
because
had to
you had
lead
to
with,
lead with,
"Are we
"Are we
friends?"
friends?"
in order
in
to
order
do
to
what you
do what
wanted
you
to
wanted to
do,
do,
and what you
and
was
what you
getting
were
ready to
getting ready to
do
do
is use
is
me.
use me.
Are we
Are we
friends? No,
friends? No,
you're not.
you're not.
We not
We
friends.
not friends.
Yes, we're not
Yes, we're not
friends.
friends.
I ain't
And
finna lie
then
to
I ain't
you.
finna lie to you.
You ain't my friend.
You ain't my friend.
it just The other thing though is as we continue this discussion this month and we talk about like just different things to be aware of and how to approach personal growth and development and tools that you just need to be more mindful of and how you need to prepare yourself mentally for that journey. It's all a journey. Just pay attention to how you react to certain situations. Pay attention
If you wanna
to
be
If you want to be
somebody,
somebody,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
okay, sister act.
If you wanna go
If you want to go
somewhere,
somewhere,
you better wake
you
up
better
and
wake up and
pay attention.
pay attention.
Why are we like this? Um, close us out, Pet. Because
Let
that
me
would be good
close
for the
us
rest of
out.
the time. Like,
Let me close us out. I spoke briefly earlier, and I'm gonna be
I
very
love
brief
when we
I
about
like
spoke
this.
briefly earlier, and I'm gonna be
consistency
very brief about
and faithfulness.
consistency and faithfulness.
Consistency is about habits.
Consistency is about habits.
Faithfulness is about loyalty.
Faithfulness is about loyalty.
A person can be consistent without
A
being
person
faithful.
can be consistent without being
Doing
faithful.
something regularly,
Doing
but
something
without true
regularly,
commitment.
but without true
For
commitment.
someone who is truly
For
faithful,
someone who is truly faithful,
will usually become
will usually
consistent
become consistent
because their devotion
because their devotion
drives their actions.
drives their actions.
Watch that
Watch that
when
gut
people
feeling
are
when people are
speaking into
speaking into your life and talking
ear.
into your ear.
Stop
Stop
ignoring
ignoring
your
your
intuition.
intuition.
It's your safeguard.
It's your safeguard.
Your spirit is telling you that
something is
Don't
wrong.
you know that's
Don't
what
you know
pain
that's
is?
what pain is? Pain is telling you that something is wrong in your body.
Aspirin
Aspirin doesn't fix it.
it masks
It masks it.
So it puts
So it puts a mask over it, but it doesn't
take care of the
take
problem.
care of the problem.
And I'm not going to
And I'm not going to spend my days
masking
my growth.
because
Because anytime you wrap
something,
something,
it stunts
it stunts it.
We're going to grow this
We're going
month.
to grow this month.
And you going to
And you're going to stop
apologizing
apologizing for doing it.
You
You
changing.
changing. I sure the
am.
hell am.
Bad English,
Bad English,
good understanding.
good understanding.
Well, and on that note, we'll see y'all next week.
Come on, come on.
Same growth time, same growth place.
Same growth channel. Same growth channel.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace. Peace.